Do you remember how we introed the last one?
I can't.
I feel like it was...
Hello, we're back.
Yes, hello.
Welcome.
I've just rolled out of bed. Sorry.
What's new?
I've got a really fucking busy day today. Let's start with last week. After we left you...
Last week.
After we left you on Monday, I obviously edited that video. Hood was editing. All was going well to start the week, and then after Tuesday, it all just went to shit.
Yeah. It's been a riveting week.
It's been really fucking boring. Like I took a week off stream because we're like this close on a deal being ready for stream, and I was like, oh, it'll be ready by the end of by some point this week, so I won't bother putting any more of my own money in, and I'll just accept the fact that I'll take a few days off. A week goes by.
Look,
and like I'm still a bit like, well, we're running out of videos and it's still not ready, and I was like, what do I do? So last night, to be honest, it wasn't even the case of like the fact that I'd taken time off. If I'd taken time off and everything else had lined up okay, I wouldn't have cared, but because everything else was so quiet last week, I was just fucking bored.
Made like the worst week.
Yeah, literally. Like all I've done all of last week after Monday come round, Tuesday I edited the Amsterdam vlog, and I had like a couple of other little bits to do. And so that Wednesday, Thursday, I would fucking bored shitless. Like I said, what day was it you had off? Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, like we were sat there Tuesday, and I was like, I've got nothing to do. And he was like, no, me neither, we're up to date. And I was like, just take tomorrow off, Mush. I was like, what are we going to fucking do? It was a bit shit.
It actually was.
Yeah.
I've never been this down bad.
I know, it was fucking bored, wasn't we?
Awful.
But then, because like obviously we're working on a load of Suck It stuff at the moment, but that's at like a really pivotal point. But also I had to wait to do a couple of audits and do a couple of other things, and the meeting for that just kept getting pushed back. But I spent all day Friday dealing with that. Woke up, left the house, didn't get back till about 13 hours later. And then proceeded to yam the most disgusting kebab I've had in my life because I hadn't eaten. Yeah, literally, I didn't eat all day, and I was driving back, and I was like coming up the hill, and I was like, brother.
Oh, you stopped at the kebab. Oh.
Yeah, I stopped at the kebab, and we're like, just need something grotty to fill me up.
Not a bad kebab, but Jesus.
No, it's bad. It's the sort of kebab you only drink when you only eat when you're pissed.
You need a few jars in you before you go. Yeah.
More than a fucking few, because I actually did feel like I've not stopped pooing all weekend. Then the weekend, what did I do this weekend? To be fair, after the meeting on Friday, I cracked on with a load of stuff like across Friday night, Saturday night. I need to show you some of that. Well, I put you in that group chat, but I'll show you some. But yeah, it was a bit of a weird one, really. Really was a bit of a weird one. I mean, Saturday night I did fuck all. Yesterday I did fuck all.
Until you streamed.
Until I streamed, which lost $1.5 in like 2 hours. And it's just like, well, fuck it. I wish I'd just wait for the deal now. But here we are. It's one of those things. I did also have a couple of very interesting conversations last week with a fight promoter. Was it maybe about a month after the last fight that he originally reached out to me?
I think it's maybe a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it wasn't long after. It wasn't long after my obviously debut fight, which was fucking rigged. Maybe I'll do a video on that as well, because I've got all the stuff. If you want to see me talk about why my previous fight was rigged with evidence, then let me know, because they've just rebranded, and I really think they shouldn't be allowed to do that with other people, but here we are. Fuck you. You know who you're talking about if you're watching this, you bunch of cunts. But yeah, no, basically I had another fight promoter reach out to me a few weeks after my original fight and was like, oh, we've got this show on in August, would you be interested to fight on it? And I was like, yes. I was like, but what I will say is I need like decent amounts of notice. And I don't want it to be some fucking roidhead or someone who's like actually been fighting for years. I was like, I need it to be someone who is as inexperienced as me, right? Because all I've done, like all I'll be able to do between now and then is I'm travelling a lot because I've had to take 2 months off of work essentially to train for my previous fight. And he was like, yeah, that's fine. And then to be honest, where I've been so fucking busy, I completely forgot about all of it. And I think it was on Wednesday. I got this message through and was like, oh, we've got almost a confirmed date and venue. I'll send you a bit more info when I know. I was like, fuck, I completely forgot this was even happening. And I was like, "But brother, what? I could have had like maximum of a month's notice now. Like I'm gonna have a 4-week camp."
Brilliant.
But I was like, okay, maybe at least I'll get someone with like no arms or something. And then he sends me this link over and goes, "I'm thinking of this guy," and I have a look at it, right? And A, it's not an influencer, and it's still meant to be influencer boxing, which I just don't understand what the principle behind that is. But here we are. And B, the guy's literally the first word in his bio is boxer, and the second word is PT. And I was like, I'm fit, like I look after myself. It's not my job. I'm not a boxer. And I just put back, I was like, this looks like the sort of Donny should be training me, not the sort of Don I want to be getting in the ring with. I was like, yeah, no, I'm pulling straight out of that. Like I was putting enough danger the last time.
Let's just do it all again. Let's travel.
Yeah.
Let's spend a whole night at a venue and then watch you get your head kicked in the first round.
And I'll lose a fucking fortune to do it as well. And I was like, no, I'm not really interested in fighting him. And they was like, yeah, you need to come up to 210 as well. I was like, I don't want to come up to 210. I weighed myself this morning. So today's going to be the start of my cut. Because I've got a PT and stuff. And I've struggled with training and stuff the last couple of months because I've just been away a lot. So I thought, fuck it, I want a bit of structure. I'm going to get a trainer again. I say again, I've never had a trainer. So it'll be interesting to see. But I've got like all of the
2 sessions last time, didn't you?
Yeah.
That helped.
Yeah, literally. Oh, what was your training camp? Well, I ate a bag for 6 weeks and then thought maybe I should get someone to actually teach me for a week.
I flipped a tyre for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, well.
There was lots of tyres involved.
There was lots of tyres involved.
That short space of time.
It was quite sexual. But now I've got like an actual PT, so I'm having 2 PT sessions a week. Today, I'm going for a VO2 max test and a body fat percentage test. And now that I've weighed myself this morning, I feel like shit, so I'm really I'm not looking forward to this now. But I've got a 6-week like training program with them, with nutritionist, everything like that. I don't think I've ever really actually had one that strict because normally I just eat beef and eggs. So we'll see how this goes.
Varied diet, beef and eggs.
You don't need varied diet. You need minerals, and I get my minerals from my beef and my eggs.
I'm going to eat pots of shilajit and eat beef and eggs. That is it. That's me.
All right, stop attacking me, you.
I'm allowed to.
No, you fucking not, because you sat next to me, you cunt.
Listen, I'm wearing black today. I feel better about myself.
But yeah, so we're going to see how that goes, and I'm quite excited for that. I will probably share with you next week how all of that went, and maybe the results of the scans and stuff. I think that'd be quite an interesting one to do. Yeah, I weighed myself this morning. I weighed in at 14 stone 10. Now, I have had a fucking blowout the last couple of days, because I knew I was going on this cut, and drank a little bit, and ate quite a lot of food, like a lot of food, especially compared to what I normally eat. So it's not really surprising that I've come up, and a lot of it's probably water weight just from being a pig for the last few days. But that's 9. I was 14 stone 1 when I fought, so I put on 9 pounds in 3 months, and I'm really not pleased about it.
Oh, you put a lot of work in lately, though.
Yeah,
You've literally been locked in the office.
Yeah.
I was at gym last night. No. I was in until 4 o'clock in the morning.
And every fucking time I get into the gym at the minute, I'm getting a phone call like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, brother, I've been in the gym 5 minutes. Fuck off.
Alone.
So yeah, I'm really excited to get some structure back to my life, but this week's a really busy week. Like, hopefully, obviously, the deal goes through this week, so you've got all of that.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I've got videos, but I need more.
But you've got that other concept to work on as well at the moment that we discussed last week. I've got a new mattress getting delivered today. I've got a meeting at 3. I've got to edit this before the mattress and the meeting. And then I've got to go to the gym tonight at 5. And then I've got a PT tomorrow. And we're going to Birmingham Wednesday. I did text you last night to remind you about that, so don't tell me you've forgotten.
What?
Fuck off. We're going to Birmingham on Wednesday to film some promo stuff with the shop for a PR campaign, and then I've got a PR session on Friday, and then I need to fill you in on the PR stuff that we've got coming out for the new range. Mate, this is fucking bonkers. Basically, I'm working on a big viral campaign for the new range of Suck It. It's going to be absolutely fucking mad. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, yeah. But I think realistically, that's basically everything we've done for the last week. Like, been trying not to fucking climb up walls like Spider-Man out of boredom. We need to go and get my pissy mattress out of my bedroom. But we need to go and get my pissy mattress. I mean, you need to.
You can take your sword sheath off first, young man.
Oh, I've got another delivery coming today as well. Exciting.
Exciting times.
Exciting times. Right, well, I think we're going to leave it there. If you guys have any topics that you would like us to talk about in terms of, like, when we do have a bit more of a quieter week, like this week, well, this week's not going to be quiet, but I don't know how much of it I'll actually be able to update you on because I know what I'm working on this week and can't really give away too much. But if you do have any topics that you want to hear us talk about, whether it be like running a company, whether it be like the process of like building out new products and ranges, and one thing that I'm working on a lot at the moment is trying to like future-proof companies and stuff, whatever it might be, or just you want to hear our take on something that you do, please do leave it in the comments. We will read them all. But yeah, I don't know. Leave it down below. Smash a like, subscribe, all of that nice stuff. Thank you for the support on the last few like IRL vlogs and these things because they're doing
actually doing really
all
well.
right. Yeah,
we like it. And if you like this content, we will continue to make it.
Big up. Thank you, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.